Alright, gamers. Welcome back. It has been 1 week. And here we are again. Let's play some hurtful boyfriend. I've had a snack. I'm all packed for my trip. I'm ready to leave town. And all I have in between me and a wonderful weekend vacation with a puppy is this game. So let's get through it. Hello, Fluffy, Trikami, Boulder, Sylvaneer, Lonely Tuatara, Modal, let's see, Darnsparse, and Lord Stumbles, Kiwi of the Dead, Text Eclipse. I think everyone's here. It's been 1 week. Yes, I am puppy sitting a puppy this weekend. That is why I'm going out of town. But like I said, I have to earn it first. I have to get through this game. So good morning, everyone. Let's get started. Only Tuatara says, thunder only vappens when it's raining. Pigeons only love you when you're playing Hatoful boyfriend. Alright, let's do this thing. Moving the chat window out of the way a little bit so I can see the pigeons in high definition. Thought you were camping with a puppy. No, camping is later in May. Don't sit on puppies, says Text Eclipse. Who's gonna stop me? Alright. Hello, Wolfie the Rockruff. Okay, last we left our intrepid hero, Ryota, and Sakuya, I guess, who apparently is a main character now. Xyler, our dear protagonist Xyler, the wolf schoolgirl, was murdered, and his body parts were sent all over the school. And as soon as that happened, an emergency alarm went off and everyone was gathered into the gymnasium, where a video of the school's principal came on and told us there's been a natural disaster and please do not go outside. Of course we went outside because we're bad little boys, and we saw a huge metal dome has lowered over the school. When we went to the principal's office to investigate, the door was locked and we were attacked by a horrible monstrous scarecrow man. We ran away and we met up with a janitor who I guess is a secret agent of some sort. We got the key to the principal's office and went in there. The principal is dead. They used a recording of the principal to tell us that the school was under attack. He's been dead. And we are collecting evidence trying to figure out what the heck is going on. We did manage to open a hatch in the dome to see if we could go outside, but as soon as someone went outside, they were shot. So that's what's happening. It'll be fun. Fab is gonna leave us twice this month. She doesn't love us anymore, says Boulder. Fab stream. Hi, Drake. Hello, 27th lot. Your school machine is broken. Oh, boy. The calendar in the background says, yams. She won't leave without me plaguing her audience. Don't forget the scarecrow. I could never forget the scarecrow. All right. Oh, yes, and we went to investigate a building. The very last we left, we investigated a closed-off building that I guess suffered some kind of a fire. And we went into the building, we broke in, and we found that it was, like, walled off where there used to be an elevator leading down to the basement. And while we were in there, we ran into Angel. And Angel appears to be the quote-unquote bloodstained stranger that Oko-san said he saw yesterday. So, he's probably not the one who killed Xyler, but we have to investigate anyways. So that's where we are. Lonely Tuatara, thank you so much for the gift sub for 27th lot. Drake says, I've missed a lot of Hatoful boyfriend streams and I'm lost. It's the apocalypse. That's what you need to know. Xyler is dead. Xyler is straight up not the main character anymore. Ryota is the main character. The guy with the sick mom. We're Ryota now. Don't worry about it. Xyler's just forget about it. He's just rest in peace. Coo! This is the bloodstained stranger Oko-san saw. Well, that's that then. We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't. Useless. The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edelblau did venture within. Edelblau, who is that? Explain the terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edelblau. She also goes by Pump Mode Xyler. Ooh. Xyler went into... What? Gasp. Did I go into the infirmary? I don't even remember. I guess I must have. More like rest in pieces. Alright. Xyler was in the infirmary yesterday after school, but the doctor and Yuya said no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. Really? You're telling me the doctor told a dirty, dirty fib? The doctor who has killed us in 2 AUs. 4th class end. Alright, baby, we've got 9 classes total. We are about a little less than halfway through. We're in 5th class. There we go. Let's go. The doctor would never do this as darn sparse. Hello, Nix the Steampunk Fox. Incredible that Edelblau sounds like such a normal name next to Pump Mode Siler. You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this. Yes, father. We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk. Yes, father. Look at them crawling in the mud. There's no value in their lives. Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live. Yes, father. Their very blood is tainted. I like how his dad doesn't have a French accent. That's interesting. Maybe he's putting it on. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand? Yes, father. Doctors are supposed to save people. I saw you streaming last night, but it was too late, says Nix. Oh, well. It was just an art stream. I will be doing them again, don't worry. Pump Mode is a hilarious last name, but the first time I've considered it as like a title, which might be even funnier. And Xyler the Pump Mode. He consumed his accent for its power. To Japan? Yes, you will be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must such as to bring honor to our family, Sakuya. That's not a sentence. Yes, father. Also, Dr. Iwamine is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him. Yes, father. Pump Mode is granted by the Apostles of the Blue Sky. Dad needs an ambulance. Is Vaporeon your favorite Eevee? Yep. Ordinary Xyler and then Pump Mode Xyler. Angel saw Xyler going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying. Bro, I don't even know who Xyler is. Yuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuya be covering for the doctor? We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could only be lying to cast doubt on Dr. Iwamine. It's not impossible, but from what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is they've been working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this. I am aware. I want to go confront them now, but with only Angel's testimony, our evidence is a little weak. They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am, and they'll try to dodge the issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary. Yay! Xyler is what Vap named the protagonist of the game. Xyler is the wolf in the middle, aka the protagonist, aka Vap, who is now dead. Do you intend to go in without asking? Yeah, and the more stealthily we do it, the better, right? And if the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us, for sure. Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search the infirmary. That's good. It means I don't have to do his accent anymore. Thank you, Sakuya. I'm so glad to get rid of you. Moment, gentlemen. Mr. Leone, I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed. What are these? The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school and is bright and massive as its owner. The other one is a stun gun. Yes, we got a gun! Finally! God, we're like 30 hours into this game and we finally get a gun. This is gonna change everything, y'all. Crarion says, finally an episode while I'm not occupied. Hello. Hello. Hi, Brussels. Is this a bird visual novel I'm looking at? It sure is. A gun in this Christian game? Doom music begins playing. Ryota's got a gun. If you need to protect yourself, use it. You will have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them. Hi, Static. We got a gun. And we're gonna go investigate the infirmary. Alright, thank you, Mr. Leone. Sylvaneer is as close to a gun as we're gonna get. Considering all I had was my cute little pigeon wings to defend myself with before this. Maybe I should write in the notes before I go into the infirmary. Maybe... You got a gun? People die in this game? Yeah, the main character died. Like, we died. Our schoolgirl OC is gone. The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the void, Wallenstein. Ooh. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor is doing. Being slandered by Miss Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, come on, Higure, let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop, do not throw me out like some wretched doll. Ooh. I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur, eschewing social standards. He lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. That sounds like Shuu. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? Did someone say megalomania? He's unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He's no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I've yet to find a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Koara go? He is investigating another area at the moment. Only Dr. Wamane and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just impudent. Imprudent. Stupid mongrel, stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them if possible, but at least they don't realize we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Yomine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. Oh, whoops, no, that's Sakia thinking to himself. Dang it! I really thought I'd be getting rid of Sakia's voice! This is before Undertale. She was projecting. Without Bob's voices, I would have forgot who is who, but they reminded me instantly, even though I missed 3/4 of every episode. Every episode I even catched. Sylar's dead already. Sylar died? Yeah, he died. I'm glad the accents are helping somebody. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well, all the same. It says I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Koara? Did you have a falling out? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. Zakora, thank you so much for subscribing. For 8 months. How has it been 8 months? Anyways, Birdpog. That's pretty remarkable. I remember the first day you came in here, and now 8 months later. Nuts. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is... Balivanel. I do not know this word. Balivalness, sir. It is nonsense. Oh, man. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things. You are renowned. Sorry, I had to take a drink. You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. Oh, it is an honor to be so praised by the heir to the Lebel family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion? I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You may not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the Lebel family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I'm afraid I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Lebel family will never forget. Oh, how wonderful. Drakami redeemed Hydrate. Thank you. Play Garfield card, oh god. Kiwi says, Balivernes is French for nonsense. Oh, thank you. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course, the family head must always be honored. It would seem you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Koara holds his. Almost like the foundation of your very existence. No, I think the teacher's just hanging out, Stumbles. I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses. Oh. Well, it has been great, Shuu, but I would like to go to a different scene. Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. That is one more to the pun counter. 113, baby. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Don't put it that way. Fap gets stoked about... About what, Fluffy? Yes! Wow, my massive key worked massively. This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Xylar was even here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger risk I'll get caught. I need to remember. I've been in here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? Oh, I'm gonna touch his desk. I'm gonna touch it so good. Yes, touch, 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 touch. Exactly, Cryon. I'm looking for clues, trying to find a way out of here. I believe I have a couple of hours before war is going to break out between the human radicals in this world and the birds at the school. Sakura says, wait, are you dead? Absolutely! Xylar got chopped up into fun little pieces, and now I, his sweet, sweet boyfriend, am trying to solve the mystery. It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Inside our medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota, Punk Mode Xylar, Fujishiro Nageki, and Shirogane Sakuya. What? We don't know what happened, Zukora. I was normally dating Ryota to get the true ending, which is what the guide told me to do. And then partway through, I just died and the game switched to Ryota's perspective. It's been buck wild in here. Cryon says, human radicals and bird war. What did I miss? Last time it was some sort of last human survived in a bird world. As far as I know, and excuse me for leaving out some details because it's been complicated, there was some kind of a sickness, a pandemic that birds were carrying way back before birds were smart. And humans, worried that they would get this illness and die, tried to wipe out all of the birds with like a counter virus to just kill all birds on Earth. But instead, that virus that was developed by humans caused birds to evolve into intelligent sentient beings. And they have become the dominant species on Earth. So there's some effort between the surviving humans and the nice birds to create like a nice society, but it seems like there are radical factions on both sides that are trying to mess everything up, basically. So we found out so far that Xylar is the human agent who is supposed to come to this school and, as far as we know, sort of be a representative student, like showing that birds and people can get along. And then he got killed, which is not good. Not good at all, because it means the humans are going to think the birds did it, which means there's going to be war. I'm still not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Xylar and Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers, and I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya has a second piece of paper in it. Looks like some sort of memo or Uh-oh. Ah! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall, unconscious. Great! Now Ryota's gonna die, and we're probably gonna play as a 3rd character. I'm losing my mind. No, I'm alive. Ah, where am I? I feel dizzy. Ah, that's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. Medical records are gone. Somebody took them? I managed to get knocked out, even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Ah, darn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? That's a great question, Ryota. All you had to do was walk into the room and then close the door, lock it, and then face the doorway while you looked at the records. Such a clown. I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere. Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is Siler's student ID. His birthday is 420? In the year 2069? That's crazy. What are the chances? There's blood in the corner, so it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. It must have happened in here. What if the assailant flew through the window? And it looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed, but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, like I'm being led along. And if the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after, anyway? But I'm not worried about who's doing what and why. You should be worried about that, Ryota. You're trying to be a detective. The only thing you need to find out is who is doing what and why. You maniac. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Zyler. Can't believe everyone in chat is older than Zyler. I need to talk to Sakuya. So you think it will take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Yes, it isn't the doctor. It's not like he has a literal reputation of murdering students. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor. Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself, even with the knowledge, even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. What is it, knowledge? Knowledge. Losing my mind. I'm playing this game so long. Even so, I'm not a particularly healthy person. Not a healthy person. You could say that again. The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is. I never knew. How are they even using knives? It's a great question. Knowledge, says Modal. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy, and a wolf corpse even heavier. Seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Not if you had help. Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is. I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. Guess without hands it does take a lot of time to chop up a human. Shuu held a cleaver in his wing once. Knowledge. I tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. I hope he told Sakuya about his head injury he just got, too. Meaning Fujishiro Nagaki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center. I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and Zyler all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Do you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah, I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't even known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe it's just because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes more sense he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel. No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. By the way, I'm doing a milder version of the French accent, as I'm sure you've noticed this week, because it really messed up my voice last week. I had a sore throat for like a day after, so that's why I'm doing it that way. Sick AF from ripping these fat clouds, air horns. Zyler, on the other hand, was sick all the time. Headcanon I like to indulge is the bird virus gives him some sort of physiological changes, reverting to raptor-like hands. Ah, that's cute. Salutations, were you gossiping about me? Wink! It's Yuya! Yuya? What a pickle! I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Wink, wink, wink! Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass, dropped by an unkind lover. Wink. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he is completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Oh, sick burn, Ryota! Something that's completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You sure that's not from screaming into the Jizu? Yuya by icon, Yuya's about it. You lied. You met Pump Mode in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So you doubted me? I'd love to see your evidence. I found her ID, stained with blood, in the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday, and what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything. Sorry. Wink. I can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... Ah! Uh-oh. Is it our good friend? Ooh. Ah. Run, you two! Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Wink. Great time to be cracking jokes, dude. Let's increase the counter to 115. Who is this Scarecrow thing? Okay, so this is turned into a little bit of a survival horror situation. There is a horrible mechanical monster that is trying to kill us. And if we spend too long just kind of jabbering in the hallway, it shows up to kill you. Okay, there we go. Yuya isn't a pureblood, that means he's an inbred. Cause for his involuntary winking. It's fiddlesticks! I'm so glad Kari and Zukora are here to have a bizarre time. Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go! We do not know who made it yet. We're gonna find out, hopefully, if I solve this mystery right. My brain! Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game since we've played for a good 30 minutes. There we go. Let's see. Maybe we should hurry up. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtations sicken me, filthy mongrel. Shush, do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted. Wink, okay? You plan to act as a decoy. Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu! Mwah! And he runs into the jaws of fate. Hang in there, Zukora! Did Automod yeah, the Automod does not like the word inbred. I have to approve it every time you guys type it. What about inbred? Hi, Delta. Welcome home. Oh, Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Yuya, oh no, Mr. Scarecrow, I hope you don't chase me, says Lonely Tuatara. Our ally, indeed. You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I could not know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were in the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much issue with moderation. Grun or Fish are either here or they're not, and we don't really have too many issues in here, so I think it's good for now. The most problem that I have is when bots come in, and I can handle that myself, so... We should write in the notes, then go talk to the doctor. Go find out what exactly happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Sakia. Huh? Sakia? Your friend left already, young one. Ah. Well, why didn't you say so earlier? He is planning to confront the doctor alone. Oh, Sakia, you stinky boy. Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. So he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? No music is never a good sign. What do you mean, Vap? AIs are always welcome as citizens. Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where was the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Thank you. You going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. Man, Kazuaki is way too chill right now. He looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. No one's alright right now, dude. You should be stressed out. Doctor. Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care rest for a little while? You are wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. People have to get out by 10, or the humans are going to open fire and, destroy the school, I guess? War is gonna break out. Something bad's gonna happen at 10. We can't let it happen. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Pump Mode? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then we have little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Pump Mode. In this timeline, anyways. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either, which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Hey, Nikao, how's it going? Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then, who did kill her? Oh dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is Sakia not a purebred? Oh, the twist. The twisty twists. You filthy low-born mongrel. What? What are you saying, sir? I am not like Saka. You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. Sakia! I'm dying! I am dying! Oh, sacre bleu! What did he say? Why was I left behind? I cannot think. No, Sakia! Oh? Oh, wait, no. Are you dying? Are you dead? Are you okay? Sakazaki! Stop that, Issa. I told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. It is nighttime, so there's no sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt. Whose? Your wing. Oh, Yuya, such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him himself, or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core. Wink. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember. You bore me. Now that you've helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I'm done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki? This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakia. Sakia? Oh, Mr. Kawara, we were just discussing you. Yuya standing over Sakia, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. I think there's some question about what's happened, Ryota, sweetheart. There's at least 2 or 3 questions about what has happened. Don't I have a gun? No, Ryota has the gun. Sakia's going bare fisticuffs here. Doctor, so it was you all along. Was it? I wonder about that. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something. Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure he'll enjoy a confession or 2, so ask him all you want. Wait, Doctor. Oh my. No! You! The Scarecrow! Dang it! I wanted answers. There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Aha! Shuu, of course, could not chopped up the body by himself, but if he had a freaky robot to do it for him. Come, let us go. Labor 9, is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time. Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away. You killed Xyler. I'll never forgive you. I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara. I reach out, but I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Oh boy. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota. Wink. A good man keeps his cool even in times like this. Don't speak, you're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? Wink. I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakia, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Wink. Oh man, sorry I'm not keeping up with the chat right now, guys. This plot is just getting crazy. Highlight a message if there's something I absolutely need to catch that I've missed. Do you think the Scarecrow scooped Shuu up in their arms like a bride on the honeymoon? Absolutely. I know my limits better than anyone else, and I have no limits. Still dying to the winks. Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. Wink, wink, wink. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That's the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. This is a total, like, apropos of nothing. I have no evidence for this whatsoever. Do you think it was the teacher? Because there's one thing to me that is never lined up about the teacher, ever. The scene where he smells like bleach, and he comes into the classroom, and he smells like bleach, and he says he fell asleep in the dryer, which doesn't make any freaking sense. And he's always tired, which kind of implies that he might be up at night. I don't know. And he's just in all of these scenes for no reason, as far as I can tell. He's just kind of hanging out like, oh, hi everybody, having a good time. Do you want some tea? It's a little suspicious. I'm getting full Among Us vibes at this point. I'm starting to lose my mind. Okay, anyways, send down someone else. Yes, right as always, Sakia. And that third person killed Xyler. Who was it? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. Wink. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. Oh, so you stuffed her into those boxes. It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure of when she'd be found. He decided morning would be the time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny, too. Wink. The most humans? Why would... Looks like I stayed on the fence to the very end. I didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. I'm sick. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Wink! Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakia alone. Alright. Let's see. Hello, fellow kids. I see what you're getting at, Vap. Says Modal. There's also the power movie pulled on Shuu. What about the photo of his wife? Get to the point. There's no time to wait, as you're wasting time saying nothing. And not to waste time. Yeah, classic visual novel move. Did he eat her too? Sleep killing! Wait, the doctor didn't kill her, but he still attacked them right now. Yep, looks like it. To be fair, killing Xyler is only slightly worse than letting Xyler die and maiming the corpse. This song! It's a nice song. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother's sad. He's her son too. I'll go. I'll throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. What is going on right now? He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited until she laid a new egg. Till she laid an egg with new father's child inside. I hid him away in the mansion, and I switched them. So he'll raise my brother as his new son. Oh, Sakia! Sakia! You got swapped! Your cradle got swapped, babe! You are just as much of a mongrel as sweet Yuya. Nikasa says I need a quick wrap-up because I'm confused but curious since I missed the last 30 minutes. If someone could wrap it up in the chat real quick for Nikau, that would be very helpful. The new father hates me, but he'll love my brother. He'll give him nice food, nice clothes, and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg, and I smashed it. Yuya! Oh, gosh! Yuya. Whew, killer from childhood. That's why there's that broken egg in all of those little chapter titles. I've always thought maybe I should have told you. Wink. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakia. We were never half-brothers. You're my real brother. Impossible! I am the heir to the Lebel family. Father told me so. Everybody told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. I never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. Wink! That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury. You, under what authority? None. You're right, I only ever listen to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. Wink! The fact that I killed the Lebel, the other father's child, will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. Intense music! If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. Wink! You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not, and now it's too late. So... Fool! To deny me my lineage now! I'm sorry, Saki. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I am not of the Lebel line, is this accent fake? What am I if not French? Static, we found out that Sakia is not in fact a purebred. He was switched by Yuya in the cradle with another egg. He is in fact a filthy mongrel like the rest of us. Thank you for the recap, Lonely Tuatara. Sakia and Yuya are brothers. You swapped the egg. I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakia, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is after all. Wink. No, wait, Sakazaki, stay with me. There was still much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we've talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. You said a little scalpel like that could not kill you. I should apologize about that, too. Let's see. Grun, thank you so much for subscribing for 10 months. Holy moly. Grun says, how's it going, Vap? Just popping in here before roaming around in the woods. I hope you enjoy the woods. We just found out that, French boy is not in fact French, but is Yuya's real brother. What if Vap completely dropped the French accent now? You're like, I can do it now! I can do it! Goon, you have to mod Vap. She made a long and hard joke and laughed about it. I killed the child, wink! I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. Sexy, sexy nerve toxin, wink! You mean that scalpel had? Go on, Sakia. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here, wink! You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down unless you're into that sort of thing. Later, buddy. Wink. No, Yuya! His final wink! Oh, I miss him already. He was one of my favorite characters. Oh, Yuya! Yuya. I guess I'm not French. Man. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? 5th class end. Hi, Twinkle. How's it going? Oh, well, Yuya just died. But he had a really cool deathbed confession that he swapped Sakia's egg. Sakia is a mongrel, and he swapped his egg with his French dad's real pure blood egg so that Sakia, the mongrel, got to live a nice life. He just admitted that on his deathbed and then died. 6th class. Let's go, baby. I'm sorry for the inappropriate joke I made. I really am. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It's 6 p.m. I had, you know what? You have to use humor to cope sometimes, and when your favorite bird just dies, I mean, what can you do? F in the chat for Yuya. I'll put an F in the chat for Yuya. Oh, Yuya, my sweet boy. I hope he's winking in heaven. It's 6 p.m., and I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. Thanks for cheering 1 bit, Zukora. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? Certainly not one that appears in the official plans, but maybe. Under the medical center? But that one's blocked off with concrete. It does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something? Missed something or forgotten something. Yuya in heaven. Oh, hi, Xyler. Fancy seeing you here. Wink. I love it, Boulder. Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia from the library and the medical center. And the chronology and the medical records. What makes you think Xyler's in heaven? Well, because there's so many clouds in heaven, right? Because Xyler's been ripping them. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You've thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Sakia. He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. I can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. Makes me think Yuya's in heaven for that matter. Well, because he's such a beautiful boy. Nageki time! What trouble did Xyler get into today? Oh, Xyler's dead. Ooh, there's a spirit in here. Is it Xyler? Are we gonna get to do Xyler's voice again? Oh my god! Everyone's least favorite voice. I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you? Xyler made heaven's clouds. Nageki, there you are. What is it? I found out a lot about the school and about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am then. Well, sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago and the dome today. How were they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets this school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so, or it might not. I saw in the school records it says that you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center. I had... excuse me. Ghost allergies. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. Almost sure? You need to be really sure of that, sweetheart. While there's this murder mystery going on, Sans is in the kitchen smooshing beans and eating pudding. Is this canon Vap? This isn't the canon ending to the game. No, I meant to Xyler smoking heaven canon. Of course. Hydrate! Thanks, Modal! The allergies are really bad here today. Allergies nuts. Are you sure it's not the ghost vape clouds? I had cough. Excuse me, ghost eyes dripping ghost clouds. So you didn't die in the accident. He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. Got him, says Mode Ultra. Call me redeemed stretchies. Thank you. Ooh. That's a good idea. Stretch my neck a little. Okay. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would... That's what I want to know. Guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9 and no Volume 6. The medical center is the same encyclopedias? Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there and no 9. How disorderly. Yeah, anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it, and someone must have taken it from there. Encyclopedia. Good one, Model. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Volume 9. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Hello, Loonmation. This is a pigeon dating sim that has turned into survival horror. Who knows? Huh? This isn't right. It looks like there's just another... It looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box? Ooh, it's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Operation Hatoful. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans? It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office, but I never expected anything like this. Meaning the school has been being used for biological weapons developments for at least 5 years. 2180, new strains of Sumatra influenza isolated. 2183, a new strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. No! My bird flu boy is a nuke! Oh man, encyclopedia's nuts, says Boulder. School wanted to make sure the students couldn't make the funny number. The only reason I was in heaven is because God needs her to make clouds. She still regularly goes to hell for her scheduled torture session. When it's foggy, you know it's hell time. Our protagonist, Siler Pump Mode, got murdered. We were dating pigeons, now we're trying to solve who killed the MC. It gets more out there. It outgets more from here. Cool. What is this game? Says 27th bird equals nuke. Then there's a conspiracy to end the world. 2169. I didn't mean literally a bomb. I just meant like a biological weapon. It is lethal to humans and has been named the Karen virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonation's Medical Center. The Karen virus. Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did secret things in the reference room, and I wanted to tell someone important what was happening in the center. What was it? My family? It must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I your help to see? What does that mean, Nageki? You want to try that sentence again? We're here all day, you know? You can give it as many tries as you like. Take your time, sweetheart. God. The Karen virus? I want to see the manager. Oh, thanks for putting a link in there, Lonely Tuatara. I need to update a couple more videos in there. We're a couple behind, but I should be able to upload them today with any luck. Why didn't I notice? Did I your help to see? He pays... Oh, I think probably I was supposed to say, did I need your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling to himself. If you've realized something, it would help me to know what it is. I remembered what happened here 5 years ago. I anything can't do right since because pickle fires is Boulder. Ooh, new art. I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. I never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. That's an orphan that goes to war. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I didn't care. I thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting, "Free humanity." I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. I could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. Fun dating sim, it's fun. Everyone told me to play this. Every single one of you jackals told me to play this game. I tweeted, "What dating sim should I play?" I did. And like 30 people were like, "Hatoful boyfriend, so cute, you date pigeons." And I trusted you. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds had come to save us. They'd come and killed the evil humans. That's what I thought, but... Corian says, "Okay, who signed us up for this? What if the orphans were warblers?" You have your emotional support, Xyler. Good. Thank God. I need one too. Why is it like this, is 27th lot. I said play Phoenix Wright, says Boulder. This is hurtful, boyfriend. I'm sad. We're innocent, says Modal. Do you remember what number 2 was on the list? My guess is it was Dream Daddy. I think it might have been Doki Doki Literature Club, but I know the bit with that. Like, I don't think anyone is trying to trick me. Like, the secret about that game is out. Dream Daddy was suggested a lot. A lot of, like, sort of serious dating sims were suggested. I've got the list somewhere. I can't remember right now everything, though. Okay, you have been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment, but I was weak and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. And then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with a special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need, anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds, and we will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. I didn't want to leave him. But if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear I'd have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. Doki Doki's nuts, says Modal. Should have played My Horse Prince. Nothing but a burden. I was still weak, so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You will have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. Sus. And so began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me, and they would struggle and gasp, and then, with a last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was a virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. Oh dear. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans, and in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. I couldn't stand it. I had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little. And so I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. The Karen virus, the deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. God, that horse game looks like such a straight-up nightmare. That was Operation Hatoful. Yes, that's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but I'm not here. But maybe there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by, my Mr. Kawara. Are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out if you're alive, and to find out why they killed Xyler, I guess I need to ask the doctor. I see. An encyclopedia. What else is inside? Oh, a piece of paper folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center? When I was there, I went in through the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so those stairs are... I believe it's in the chemistry preparation room. The researchers often went in there. The doctor is beneath the preparation room. With the lead pipe. Hey, why is it like this? Is 27th lot? I don't know. And this is why Nageki's one of my favorite birds. Captain Bird America. Remember when this was just about dating 2D bird boys? That was fun, says Modal. It sure was. Game lets you have a cool and fun time and discover the secrets of perfect pudding. Why does bird dating sim equal this game? I don't know. I think a lot of people date a couple birds in this game and then stop, and that's it. You have to date every single bird on every single route to get this ending, which I did. God knows why. Thank you, Nageki. I have to go. Yes, I think you'll be seeing me again, and Ms. Pump Mode as well. Yes! Ms. Pump Mode! Alright, 7th class. Grun says off to watch the VOD. I really should go out while it's nice. Have fun with the sob stories. Alright, catch you later, Grun. Thanks for stopping by. Is this the true ending? Says Lot. You bet it is! Alright, we're getting there. We're getting real close. It's about 12:30, which is when I usually start streaming. So we've made some good progress here. A staircase in the preparation room. I've never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. If the scarecrow went down there with the doctor, it would need to be a pretty big opening. Let's see. It's the true ending, but not the canon way events finish up, if that makes sense. It doesn't, but that's okay. Wanna know what relevance Sans has in this? The pudding freak. Nickasses will probably catch the VODs as well. Yeah, I need to finish uploading them. Xyler has been joined by 3 emotional support plushes. Oh man, I should have at least one. Hang on, I'll grab my Dedenne. Ah, I dropped a Vap. There we go, I've got Dedenne here. I'm safe. I'll cradle him in this hand while we move ahead. Let's see. Drake. Vap, being completely honest here, me with 5+ other people thought this game was only a bird sim. We had no clue it had this much extra content along with a semi-dark story to it. I also thought that, Drake, but how foolish we all were. Well, I have to go and look. 7 p.m. already. We only have 3 hours till we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. Your manager has fallen. See, the first playthrough I ever watched of Hatoful, the player did Shuu first. It's so bad. Don't tell me what the canon end is, Lot. Or if anyone is answering Lot, do it in whispers, not in the chat, because I don't want to see what it is. I want to find out myself. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get every birdie from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs. Yes! Mob the doctor with all of the students! Oh, man. Leave that to me. Ah, Mr. Leone. I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, I'm not a massive agent for nothing. You sure aren't, bud. Oh, thank you, Mr. One. You weren't going with him, sir? I'm going to come with you, Kawara. We never know what could happen. Sus. Deeply sus. I do not trust you. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far, I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. What about you, Sakia? Alright, Sakia has not spoken since he found out he's not French, so... I think he's not gonna have a French voice anymore. You two, go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right. Okay. We're gonna get out of here together, alright? Too much has happened today for both Sakia and me. I don't know what's on his mind, and he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but Sakia's depressed. If he wants to be alone, that's for the best. I guess it's just the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, like you killing me, which is totally gonna happen, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leone. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is then. Not so fast! Hi, Angel. How's it going, sweetheart? Ah, Angel. What does he want now? We don't have time for messing around. Textoris Melodia Funes Funyuns. You travel now to the Abyss of Despair, do you not? Ah, the Abyss of Despair, huh? I sense demon spores, far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. I cannot allow you to face the Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein alone. Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay, we're coming for you, Mr. Wallenstein. Ooh. Wait, Angel, we need to be careful. Wait. He certainly is lively. Let's go. Do a French accent trying not to be a French accent, because accents aren't related to heritage. He's no longer a weeaboo. Angel knows way too much. Can Angel detect the Karen virus? Ooh, Modal, I think you're onto something there. I think the spores that he's been talking about may perhaps be the virus. Angel has the power of God and anime on your side. Since we're talking about this game, I have to ask if Angel knows something or is just bonkers. It's hard to tell, isn't it? I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. This was the room I got locked in as Xyler. Yes, not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Ooh, any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir, like a hidden door or... I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft? There are no windows in here. It must be coming from the basement. Basement draft. Ooh! Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back or the eulogy of doom will... Oh, gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss. Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't... Or can he? Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along. Why was there a mirror in here? This is a file room. He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? You guys keep arguing about the accent. You know it's just an excuse for me to not have to do the French accent anymore, don't you? Come on. Gotta put two and two together there. Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed, Textoris Melodious Funes. The master of the abyss awaits us below. Do it, we demand it. We'll see. We'll see, gamers. A dark, long staircase winds downward behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Lonely says, clearly in Vap's canon, Sakio was raised Japanese, spent a year in France with his family, and adopted the accent and sound cool. Let's go. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. I, Xyler, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see any birdie. Upgrade to 118 bird puns. I wonder if it's closed now. Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be, my crimson breast murmurs, the midnight hunter approaches, ooh. Uh-oh. There it is. Nasty. Chop. Couldn't you have said so earlier? Oh dear, if I don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. Ooh. But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... We can't get anywhere by just running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leone sent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow? Maybe not at normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. Ooh! We must purify it with holy water. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. What What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there, if we time it right. Yeah, I get to squirt him with a hose! Mr. Nanaki wobbles towards the wall and pulls out the hose. Ah, of course. Ready. He points the hose at the Scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back. I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the Scarecrow. Zap. Yes. Kill, kill, kill. Now I have committed murder. Everyone in this game is killing and now it's my turn. It feels good, I have to say. It feels really good. Boom. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Did we see this place before, says Drake? We saw it in Nageki's flashback, I believe. Is anybody's even a pun if it's just the in-universe everyone? Kazuaki hasn't fallen asleep since Hurtful started. That... Interesting point, Kiwi. He doesn't seem tired anymore. That's weird. That's really suspicious. Good point, Kiwi. Teacher seems way less concerned than he should be, even if that's just how Vap reads it. Yeah, it's really suspicious. Angel's such a wonderful weeb. Murder! How would a bird use a gun? Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it's still. Ah, we did it. Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom! Judgment has come! Ooh! Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onward. We did it! Yes, team killer. Good clip, Fluffy. I don't know who's speaking right now. Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A label is not allowed hesitation. No, I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya! Foolish. No, not ish at all. I am a fool. This accent isn't even real. I've been pampered my entire life, while in the shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime which only he knew. I've been nothing but vain and selfish and French. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. When Sakuya is thinking to himself, it's going to be in an American English accent, and when he is speaking, he will still do the French accent. I'll compromise with you jackals, you vultures. What should I do, Yuya? Coo! It's Sakuya! Sakuya's here! Leave! No one wanted you to come here. Coo! Everyone's leaving! It is a grand, daring escape! Coo! Sakuya will find Ryuta with Oko-san! Away we go! Shut up! Do not talk to me! Coo! Sakuya weeps! No, I do not. It's raining. Coo! Is Sakuya in pain? That is bad. We must do something about it. Coo! Oko-san used healing touch. Confound you. Must I repeat? Coo! Oko-san knows. Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. We will never see him again. Coo! So, they told you. Coo! Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. Coo! Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave. What kind of fool would? Cool! Oko-san knows. The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him. What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. When Saki is thinking to himself, it's a depressed American accent. Do people with an accent think in accents? Can they turn them off at will? Well, I mean, I think in an accent, so it's just an American accent. Yes, they think with them. You also have an accent. Everyone does. Oko-san, my beautiful sweet child. Sound isn't a flat earther. Poor mongrels who do not even notice their own error, that is. Cool! Oko-san is not a mongrel! Cool! Sakuya and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names! Names more important than any breed! Is that your argument? That isn't even... It's a pretty good argument. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Vap made an inappropriate joke here that I'm not gonna repeat. Wink. I am myself. Coo! It's time to go. Oko-san and friend are late. Coo! Kick reason to the curb. Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya. Oh, I love San so much. Oko's always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? We'll never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? Probably wink, make some stupid joke. What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more owls! I'll chase after him. I'll never find him. But I'll find myself. Let us go, Oko, as there was nothing more for us here. Cool! Saki is best when he acts cool. After Ryota, full speed ahead! Oh, God. Ooh, another new background. This is scary. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far, and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent, or was that just an angelism? There's some very advanced equipment in here, and the documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use. There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. The Dark Grimoire! I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy! Ooh. Okusan doesn't speak out loud. Everyone else conveniently speaks bird. Yeah, I think it's canon that Okusan is legit, like, less evolved than the rest of the birds. They have notes on some of the students, too, under Higure. He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat. I think it's pretty applicable. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to wander this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. It looks like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawara? How? I was, invited, too. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if there's an explanation for something like Higure's. Uh-oh. Oh, no! The black miasma of inevitable doom draws near! We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul winds. Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kawara? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to... I'm gonna ask you something first, Kawara. You lied, did you not? Did I? Huh? Lied? Me? I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot, even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday, after school? Like I said to Sakia, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. Uh-oh. Here's another totally, buck wild theory. Maybe Ryota killed Xyler. Maybe Ryota was... I'm just spitballing here. Maybe Ryota was invited to the school because he can be manipulated or, like, mind-controlled in some way. Or maybe the doctor is giving him some kind of a medicine for his stomach, quote, 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 that, like, controls him or makes him forget periods of time. Because he did see Xyler yesterday after school, according to other people, but not according to himself, so... I'm so desperate to get the answer, you guys. I have no idea what's going on. Mr. Nanaki follows Angels down toward the most innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Xyler's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Andesite says, why else would the game be hurtful, boyfriend? I don't actually know, but I noticed that for a while. I know, isn't that so funny? They changed it. Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something, but that seems too simple. It sure does, bud. I don't like this. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is stark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Mr. Kawara. I've grown tired of waiting. Me too, dude, but this game is slow. It's the doctor. The Dark Sorcerer, Wallenstein. Ooh. Doctor. It wasn't just Xyler. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before, I merely assembled Miss Pump Mode after the fact. Oh, it totally was Ryota! Oh no! Because the doctor keeps saying I forgot something. Oh, this is terrible. It was totally Ryota. I was onto something. I'm so mad that I'm right. That's totally what it is. The doctor keeps being like, haven't you forgotten something? With a big poop-eating grin on his face. Oh, I'm so mad right now. I totally killed Pump Mode. Okay. It would appear you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Pump Mode Xyler? It was me. Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words. Textors Melodia Funes. He will lay a spell on you. Ooh. Perhaps the Peanut Gallery could keep its thoughts to itself. Uh-oh. An iron grill drops behind me like an evil wizard's portcullis. I'm cut off. Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. No, the dark spell. What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Koara. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You've done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here, too. No tools. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind. How pugnacious of you, but you're lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you've already deduced I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful, the plan to wipe out humanity with the Karen virus. Precisely. Oh, it does make me happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You're exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful, quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Karen virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society, and allowed it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Karen virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Karen able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed, it had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day. I've been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Isn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise a subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's. No tools except Xyler. Saki had died, she was a psycho, Angel's the peanut gallery, Nageki committed suicide, Yui is dead, and Sans is like, cool, pudding! The doctor yesterday, I don't expect you to understand, I expect you to die. The doctor now. Let me explain, I'm in a much better mood today. Pudding is what this game's about. Everyone is dead or crying and compromised, while Sans is in the forefront dancing, rosy cheeks cheering the glory of pudding. Lonely says my stream started lagging right at this, the juiciest moment. No! Again, the teacher seems very unconcerned. I know, what's going on with him? Sans' ignorance of death is bliss. I'm gonna save the game. There we go. Let's see. Compromise the immune system and they die. Oh wait, no, that's Ryota, sorry. Compromise the immune system and they die. Indeed, even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Karen virus, if they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. It's me. I know, it's me. Just say it already, you big stinking pear-shaped bird. I worked on the subject. It's me, over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky I achieved my goal in only a year. You're an exemplary student, Mr. Kawara. I give you full marks. Full marks? My head hurts, almost as if some strange creature is wriggling around deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryota? Mr. Naki said you were, Oh, this is Xyler. I think it's Xyler. Oh, are you, like, okay, Ryota? Mr. Nanaki said you were, like, coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright, brah. Xyler came to the infirmary to see me. You've come this far. I'm sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Oh no! Xyler! Everything's hazy. I think my stomach's acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamane gives me and lies down. Wow, I really am screwing this sentence up. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamane gives me and I lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you, like, okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki, like, said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright, brah. Xyler's reaching toward me. Wanna, like, go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops, and Xyler falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, brah, I, like, can't breathe. Oh, she can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange, almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Xyler. I'll see you tomorrow. In pieces. He got infected with the virus. Yup. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So juicy. Arm spaghetti. Xyler died from illness. Xyler is human. The Karen virus kills humans. Needs a compromised immune system. Shuu killed Xyler using Ryota as the weapon. Yep, exactly, Twinkle. That is exactly what happened. Yep, Xyler died from suffocation. Suffocation? Suffocation? Oh man, you guys. Ryota, I, like, can't breathe. Where's my vape pen, says Boulder. Ryota didn't need to be mind-controlled to kill Xyler. Didn't Shuu meat cleaver someone? Yeah, that was in an alternate universe. We're at, like, the ultimate ending now, text eclipse. In this timeline, Shuu stabbed someone with a nerve agent, but he did not, in fact, meat cleave Xyler. Suffocation? Electrocution. It's like execution when you make someone suffocate. She fell down before my eyes, and then, the experiment was a resounding success. Ms. Pumpmode displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with Karen virus, even though she was a wolf, which I will need to look into, that is strange, and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread I went to medical school. Apoptosis in the lungs. I'm a doctor. Apoptosis in the lungs. But more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? Hippopotamus is Boulder. You're lying. Xyler and I were together since we were children. Of course I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. Of all the things I've done to you over the past year, I've been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? The Scarecrow's head. Yes. Alas, the body is now useless, but I shall tell you more about Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It's one of the labor model new humans, developed by the Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. Oh, I do hate the word unethical. People keep telling me the things that I do are unethical. What does that even mean? Do I look like a dictionary? We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful ideal of coexistence, spelled wrong, with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an, oh no, there's a real human in there? Oh no, that's a lot worse. Oh dear. with a human's head mounted inside an artificial body. They were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Did I not point out that the bag over the head had, like, blood stains on it? I said I wasn't sure whether it was a shadow or blood in the first time we saw it, and I was right, it's blood. Ugh, gross. Terrible. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical concerns. Again, what does that word even mean? That's beautiful, Boulder. However, I carried on the Dove Party researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. And now the next question. What is inside this bag? I'm okay without knowing. Is it Xyler's head? I kind of hope it's not. It's gotta be someone's head, right? Oh, God. Nah, human's head. No. Close. It's a wolf's head. You have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Pumpmode's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? Missing. When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait, he doesn't mean Xyler's brain. Well, it's really small, perhaps possibly not even in there, but I guess he must have had a brain. Correct! I had to pick it up with tweezers due to its tiny size. You do catch on quickly. Miss Bumpo did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she's lost much of her personality. I'm sorry about this, y'all. I didn't know this game was going to take this turn. I would have put some more sort of warnings on it. Wasn't there to begin with, says Twinkle. Robot wolf boyfriend. Xyler's brain was a gas cloud. And she's alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain, her puny little pea brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not, I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That's a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but it's really quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world until a few innits ago. I guess I forgot the M on the word minutes. That's silly of me. I'm very silly. I'm a silly doctor. But you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Oh, man. I killed Xyler twice. Dang it. Oh, I'm so good at killing. Curses. Alas, Miss Pumpmode's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, today her mind, or what's little was left of it. You're a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawara. I killed Xyler. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You're about one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it you and Miss Pumpmo told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Xyler's gone, and the one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Kawara. Wait, Textoris Melodia Funis. The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return. I know it seems a little unfair, Static. That's right, the doctor's probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawara. Please come back. Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear, this looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence, mystical phantom, the avatar of miasma. You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure? The two of them are just birds of a feather together, aren't they? I think this is Nageki, since this is the orphanage. And two humans lie in a twisted pile. They're Xyler's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch, and Then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you, so tell me. And I answered, I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Xyler continued, I think I'm messing up who's doing what voice right now. I really need the character's name to be above it. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I'll make it happen. That's Ryota, says Darn Sparse. Okay, thank you. I was getting really lost there. Oh, more pressure! More pressure! Experiment! Those are some really good, very good, Doctor. Very good labels. Good job, Doctor. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to get a drink of water. I'll be right back, y'all. My throat is a little dry from all this nonsense. There we go. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry! I didn't realize my mic was off. Thank you. Speak louder, says Modal. I don't know if it's possible. Alright, I've got a drink of water. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. Yes, that is Handsome Squidward. Yes, this game has taken a very dark turn. When we were children. That's right, that was you. That was the other thing you'd forgotten. You've remembered, I see. Drakami redeemed Stretchies. Thank you. I can't get over the drawing on the head that just says experiment. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Xyler's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight, and I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. And like an evil genie, I think Shuu gave me the most twisted possible outcome of my wish by killing every human so that there will not be any more fighting. How cool of him. Experiment, more pressure! P-brain graph. See that little dot at the top of the human's head up there? That's the P-brain. You and Miss Pump Mode both said you'd be glad to die to bring it about, and so I'm carrying out your wish. Just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the war between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, do you see? Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around, granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. Small brain man seems vaguely uncomfortable about eating the spiral carrot. I have granted your wish, though I did make you jump through a few hoops, so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I've done for you. I don't care about anything now. Xyler's gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I'd never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You've no will to resist, and so soon you'll forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara. Ah, my crimson breast senses! Dang! Cough, cough, cough. Talking will just make it worse, Higure. Seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight! Coo! Coo! It's on! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of there. I will try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. Coo! Oko-san shall not fail! He never does. My sweet baby boy has never failed. Ah, much better. No one can say you slack off as student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Ooh. Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go? Coo! Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? Coo! No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off. Coo! Oh no! No doubt the doctor is making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. Yuya's theme. Oh, that's really sweet. Help us, Sans, pudding savior. When will Azami burst into the scene and carefully park? If we do not act soon. Oh, if we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. Oh my god, it is a pump mode joke, you're right. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, you miserable poltroon? He's saying the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. I can't believe the doctor's making me drink pump mode. What a sick, sick man. Kawara, are you alive? I'm red now, I guess. Someone put me in Photoshop and did a little bit of adjustments with the color filters, and I am red. Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal like me. Coo! Miserable betical man, what have you done to him? He's cherry Kool-Aid flavored. Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family? What is one of your prestige doing here? Oh. Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? I've granted his wish, that's all. It's almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? It seems he's hesitant to agree with you. Bah! He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. Oh. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time. What does this mean? His duty is now to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of something that I forgot to say throughout all of humanity. This was a really important line. I think they should have spell-checked this one, frankly. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he'll be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Coo, do not fear! Oko-san will stop Ryota here and now! Coo! Uh-oh. There he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He has been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Kawara is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Kigure. What? Him? He's nuts. Ha 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 ha! Black. Wait, no. Woo! Ha ha ha! Black Bidana! Woo! There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop! Ah! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eye speaks, seal the disaster with the power of the chosen one. Shing! I have the power of God and anime. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Higure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier. I think it's real. Mental restraints! Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual. Ooh, the demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. Oh, by the power of the blood-stained hand. Ooh, I seal the funeral song. Coo! Oko-san, attack! Oko-san cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota! Coo! There we go, perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop, while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy. This is madness! Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves! We fight, brethren, bound with the Red Lotus fetters! Ooh! Ryota, Textoris Melodia Funis, appears. Angel's turn! Pure Wings awaken! Textoris Melodious Funis! Now it is time to break Wallenstein's spell! Hear the call of the Red Lotus! San's turn! Coo or Cuckoo? I think it's gotta be Cuckoo. Cuckoo! A violent Ryota is not a good Ryota! Come to your senses, Coo! Kazuaki's turn! Come back. We're all trying our best for you, Kawara. Come back to us. Sakia's turn! This rules. Listen to me. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we have gained? Stop, Kawara! This is not the path you must travel! What a good way to end this is Fluffy. That's right, we're missing Asami. This is the first time today we're able to choose something. The whole party is coming together. Can't believe all the nonsense is lore. Ooh, question mark's turn. Siler! Oh my god, it's Siler! Holy smokes. Oh, jeez, Ryota. You're like causing everybody trouble? I don't want to like see you like this either, brah. That's 119 on the pun counter. I'm like the only Berserker class character this story like needs, brah. Wake up already, Ryota. Ryota was defeated! Oh my god, pump mode came back when it counted! Berserker pump mode! I'm so happy! Kawara, pull yourself together! Do you want this? No, I don't. How can someone return? Killed off for real by chopping them up. Ryota, you need to like chill out. You need to have a bowl with me, bro. Cool, Ryota's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad. Pump mode refuses to be put in the refrigerator. Oh, the remitter reactivated. Fascinating. It shouldn't have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. Ooh, this is not the end, dark sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the crimson breast. Oh, wait, Angel, it's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. And tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you were expecting, I assure you. I still want to hear it, though. Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing, the healers we got earlier. Healers? The HeLa cells from last month. Yeah, them, from the unusually old human. Aiding science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully. I think this might be, the one who's saying just how many lovebirds do you have again might be, the doctor? Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. Indeed, the results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition. Oh, that too. Kawara Ryuji. He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He is... I guess this is probably the doctor. Kawara Ryuji. He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition not even he can explain. Wow. It's a real thing. Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes you want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. And get distracted by things like common sense, and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry. Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here, was this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid. I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I'd feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized, the only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. I brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil! Look at it. It's huge! You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with spouse breach. I'll carry on your research while you're out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, you want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation's fun. My next one's at the start of the month. While I'm interested in your work, sir, I'm partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you sometime then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation's not exactly sightseeing. I'll make sure to open time in my schedule, though. Oh, is it Ryota's mother who's the doctor that he's speaking with? Oh, that would make sense. His last moments were dreadfully... oh, no, not his mother. His, other way. His dad. She was really gay for Ryota's dad. Oh, it tempts you to do what now, Dr. Core? His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He'd watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure he'd die in the examination room, surrounded by his family. Oh.
Isa, I always knew this was a possibility.
Yes, sir.
I don't regret the way I did things.
No, sir.
But I just remembered. I do have one regret.
Yes, sir.
I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Isa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He'd never ask for something even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything.
Very well. I shall remember. What is his name?
Ryota. It's Kawara. Ryota.
Oh. Boulder says, haha, a silly game, dating birds. Family name is the same as Ryota's, and the first name is similar. Dead on. You had it, Twinkle. Nothing could possibly go wrong. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings, and I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead, or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I'll never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. Quarion, take care of my son if you meet him. So I killed his best friend and shortened his lifespan to this afternoon. Alright, guys, 8th class. I believe this runs up to 9th class. I believe Darnspars told me that. I think we are almost there. I think we're going to finish this within our time limit today, which is good because I need to leave town. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely ever returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will. You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt there's anyone in the world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. I'm gonna save the game, because it's been a little while. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That's the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There's no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my doctor, oh gosh, I really bungled that line. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world, and there's no reason for you to chase after his final wish anymore. Oh, you did bungle that line. That's silly. Does this mean you're sympathizing with me? No. How I've fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even more now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat. Ooh, it is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. Ooh. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you are still active and alive, gentlemen. Here he is! Mr. Leone. I bring with me all those who had taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie down here. I bet it was built by Mibs. Rad! Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakazaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. Ah, we're at 120. Woo! The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who work here. Only 300 to go. Correct. Do not fear. I shall lead you to it. Let me catch up. Fap's gotta get out before the fuzz arrives. Ryota's dad is a medical researcher. I wonder if because mom's so sickly. Makes sense. The plot in the end. Shoo. So this was a big misunderstanding. My bad. We good? Ryota. Yeah, we're good. See you tomorrow in class. And the whole war on birds thing. Why would they bring everyone? Coo! The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and now I have obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Oh, doctor, you are one sick, sick baby. One sick puppy. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Cora? Can you stand? Yeah, but we need to bring Pump Mode with us.
I think everyone else has gone outside.
Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment.
Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please, if you can. Fluffy says, Shuu, it sounds like you only base your actions on foolish pride. So this isn't the ending where Shuu dies? Bad ending's aesthetic.
I will indeed. Remember my face, villain.
Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I'm outside. I still have much research to do. Oh? Oh! Doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Good ending! Yes! Screw this guy! Was it Xyler? Did Xyler's robot body shoot the doctor?
Madness! There should still be time before the humans.
Was it Kazuaki? Did the teacher do it? Mr. Nanaki! A pistol is in his hand! He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always, and...
This is the end of your research.
Yes! Get him! Even at a zinger! Oh, I love it!
Nanaki, what?
Stop. The doctor should have had a fair trial once we... A fair trial? What do you think, doctor? Well, I'm impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. Can't call it that anymore, can I? But of course. Thank you. Tell me, doctor, you want me... No, Issa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Awesome. Oh, is that it? I had quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Let me catch up on the chat. Gun. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Wasted. Good ending. Not over yet. Wow, that is a low-resolution photo of a quail. Oh my god. They really couldn't have gotten a higher-res photo of that quail. Put it through Waifu 2X, maybe. Scale it up a little. Creepy scientists turn good since their research is over, is at least consistent. I was hoping Xyler's scarecrow smooched the doctor. Birds don't have hands. His hands? Was it a human in a fursuit? How will they escape now? It's him! The dead one. Agent Bird. Agent Bird! Oh my gosh, so much is happening. Okay, let's see. Nageki, are you here by yourself again? You should play in the park with everyone else. I am fine. I just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I just can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family. We need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick up some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. Full stomach scares the bad things away, right? Oh. This is wild. This is absolutely buck wild. Bleach! Oh my gosh, I get it! I get it! Oh my gosh, this is absolutely buck wild. He did have to go through the dryer to clean his feathers up. Oh my gosh. The twists! This game is so twisty! Oh my gosh, I'm glad he wasn't evil. On September 2nd, 2081, Hatoful house, where the rest of the war orphans and I lived together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to... Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This is supposed to be the teacher. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school, there are those who work like me, and children like Nageki who stay home. Our family's a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. Gotta update the counter. Wow, this is incredibly twisty. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're gonna storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous! Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. Oh my gosh. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped, and all that was left were corpses and ruin. And... Ah! I don't know who's screaming. Everyone. Everyone is covered in blood and immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans, and all we had left were each other. Why did they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Tori, you were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive! Everyone else. I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone, too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. Interesting. There he is. That's why his sprite looks so weird in like his classroom sprite, his bright sprite. It's been color corrected. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us. Right. It's a little... Oh! The bird in the photograph that was in his phone or his wallet or whatever, the teacher's wallet, was Nageki, not his wife or whatever. It was totally Nageki. Yes, Darn Sparse just said it. Photo wasn't his wife. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? This is legit so sad. I noticed almost as soon as we'd moved out of Hatoful House. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you, I'm fine. Don't. If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But... How about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call it the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily. Indeed, he can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It's probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him.
No, Nageki!
We went to many hospitals, and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone, please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together, and it was taken from us. And now this. Someone, please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, a Mr. Issa Soma.
I've received a report about a boy named Fujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It's extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations.
I think this is the... No, I think I'm doing the wrong voice. The voices are really getting hard to remember. I think this is supposed to be the creepy doctor's voice. It's Shuu. Okay, my bad. We believe solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located in the school grounds. We propose he live in the center, out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise at the time he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you're interested, contact me at the following address. God, Boulder, I agree strongly with that image. I'll be waiting. Issa Soma.
This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know, and there's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will help you with your illness, so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait till you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay.
This game is like a Trojan horse where the horse is, haha, funny bird dating, and the soldiers inside are everyone's tragic family backstories. And it says, honestly, my vibes are like that Wurmple from Pokemon Snap lying on its back. Ziagu says, I forgot there were so many tragic backstories. A Trojan horse! And so, Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that, I was with Nageki. I was lonely, living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he'll have an easier life there than here, and most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. So I wonder why he decided to come teach at this school. Maybe he wanted to keep an eye on Nageki. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Issa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Sylvanir says, I wonder how many Hatoful players know about this story. I don't think very many. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? In the basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. That makes sense, Boulder. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Issa, but he always replied with, progress is good and everything is fine. If everything's fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I see. I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really all right. He said he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get in there? I need to get to the entrance of the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, all headed for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 0 said a fire! Call the fire department! Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki! Where's Nageki? Nageki, say something, please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me, and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench. But I run onward anyway. Nageki is there in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori! I'm here to save you! Hitori... What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please, come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori, I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything. Please. Please, make sure there's nothing left of my body. And? Uzune Hitori. I had heard he died after the fire, but it would seem our investigation was lacking. It's hardly easy to change your name and face. Yeah, he's all blurred out. Look at his body. They've, like, retouched all the feathers and stuff. Nageki. He's calling. He's calling to me, you know? Isa, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? Let's see. It was only one day earlier. This means Kazuaki wasn't interested in Xyler in a sexual way. To him, it was another young orphan looking for a father figure. That is good news. I'm relieved for that. I see you're losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Isa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he, Nageki? There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body. Oh, no, you've shot me again. Or kicked me or something. You won't die just yet, Isa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now. Fluffy says we're all losing track of our sanity. Sanity was never part of the equation. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body that contained the Karen virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Isa. Hang on just a little longer, Isa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Naki comes over to me with the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from your class. Please snap out of it.
I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place.
Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara. He points the gun at Sakuya. Oh. Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara, let's go into that room. Just the two of us. Ooh.
What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in?
I think it's a gun, honestly, Quarion.
Open the door! Open it, I say!
Isa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawara? Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. Think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me, what part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki. Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can then.
Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. Ah. Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall, under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, at this point, I mean, honestly, whatever, go ahead. Oh, getting bad vibes, says Nikao. Ryota doesn't deserve this. This is Paper Mario, I love you all over again. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki, told me to come get you, told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember, of course I remember, so let's go home. Listen, Hitori, I'm no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? No, I see, it was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. Oh, it's Shadow Nageki. Oh my god. Yo, I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki, but I know no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart, his own shadow pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He is crying. Tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. Yo, can we not, says Boulder. It's a little too late for that now. Oh, that's why Nageki's photo is all scribbled out. Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki. Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki never would have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this never would have happened. Everything would have been fine if you never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Sir, why? Why do you think he was sad? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to be together with loved ones too, but Nageki's glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again, and again, and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Blame yourself no more, baby. Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You've been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me, so I... Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Karen virus, and That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori. My second wish? No, Hitori, that was not my wish. Remember, Hitori, remember my final wish? What was it? It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. Oh, that's sorry, it's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school, and that's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori. Oh, I'm sorry, Hitori. It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much, so you'd be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family's hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So, listen, maybe it looks like I'm working hard just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden on you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well and we can sleep well, too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? This game's actually making me cheer up. Oh, man. It's so sad. Sad pigeons. I'm falling apart. I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Gosh. I'm a mess. I wish I wore long sleeves today. Okay, alright. Back to it. Yes, my second wish was live, Hitori. Live and be happy. I can't believe I'm crying about this. It's JPEGs of pigeons. They're not even good JPEGs. They're really crunchy. They could have made them higher resolution. I'm falling apart. Okay, alright. Okay. I'm fine. Nageki. Nageki, I can't be happy. Hi, Art. Welcome. Welcome back to Vap's Hatoful Meltdown. Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell you while I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara, now were keeping me here, but I don't think so now. I think I was worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. Don't lose all the hydrate! Thank you! Don't lose all your hydro pump juice. Man, I can't believe I almost made it to a year of streaming without crying on camera. How embarrassing. We've stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Oh, don't worry. We'll meet again somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you. Kawara, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. Like, physically, emotionally, not great, but... That's true, Static, that's true. The game that made you cry was Hatoful Boyfriend. How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves and their secrets long ago. Nanaki, I will not forgive this madness. Don't worry about it, Sakia. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed.
For real though, I teared up and I'm not even playing it, says Lonely Tuatara. It's really well written. That is good writing. If you know that the stupidness of the setting and the premise and like the pigeon pictures can be completely wiped out by how good the writing is, that's how you know it's good. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it was hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Xyler.
What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once.
I see. Kawara.
I thought you would say that. The Karen virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death.
Lonely says, Shuu, please hurry up and do some experiments on how fast you can die.
What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there was a way to remove the virus.
Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body, it's quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus.
Can I have an internship for that, says Modal.
Madness, lunacy.
The same goes for Miss Pump-Mode's damaged brain. It's currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labornine's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee her personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside.
Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run?
We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think that Nageki would say the same.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. I just want to rest for a while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakia, could you tell her I'll be back one day?
Listen, Kawara, Elebel. No, I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you. I swear it. So, promise me, please. Promise me you'll leave this place with me, alive.
Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. A lot sure happened today, Xyler. Is this Xyler talking? Who is this? Who's talking right now? Darnsparce? Someone? Hello? Can someone tell me whose voice I'm supposed to be doing here? That is Xyler, says Darnsparce. Yes, it's Xyler! Okay. Does this, mean we're finally getting into, recap mode, Ryota? I'm, half sick from being stuck out here, brah. Not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yup. So will you, fill me in, please? Well, I guess we have plenty of time for it. I'm gonna miss eating udon. But having you here, brah, that makes things, at least a little bit better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, and what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it. LaBelle is a labro, says Modal. It's Xyler. Golly gee, sure a lot happened today. Did they suggest Xyler's brain is damaged? Too late. Slap that puppy back in the skull, sew the pieces back together. They're fine. They're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Achievement unlocked. I'll be waiting. Oh, did we do it, guys? I think we did it. Holy moly. Hurtful boyfriend. Wow. There's a post-credit scene, says Darnsparce. Amazing. I'm exhausted. I think I need a nap after this. I laughed, I cried, I screamed, I hurt my voice, I did a French accent, I did a Southern accent. I got the goosebumps. I also did that. I legitimately was super freaked out the first time that the scarecrow appeared. Rub some dirt in it. You heard it here first, folks. The biggest thing about being dead is the inconvenience of not eating udon. No birds were harmed in the making of this game! There's the ending music. Can't believe the third game coming. A post-credit scene! Glad I was here to watch the ending. Birdie Cinematic Universe. Bird medical technology will advance, and Xylar will get a bird body that's immune to Ryota's body. Many birds were harmed, says Kiwi. I was harmed, says Modal. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about Modals being harmed. Wow. Wow. Extremely touching. Andesite, thank you so much for cheering 3,000 bits. Holy moly, that is very generous. Andesite says, your voice acting is really good. Seriously, congrats on finishing. Thank you. I'm improving. I know some of the accents are a little rough, but it's something that I want to improve on, so this is lots of good practice. I really appreciate you cheering. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mikasa's amazing job on the voice acting map. Fluffy says, all other things aside, the feather art is gorgeous. That's true. Azami's like, yo, where's my road buddy? I don't know how you can shuffle around more than 6 voices in one scene. It was hard. I messed up a lot. Madness!
Why, if it isn't my darling little brother. Salutations. Wink.
You scum! You villain! Explain yourself! Why are you still alive?
Why is he still alive? Yuya! Oh my god, that's right, Darn Spars. Yuya's achievement is called Yuya Only Lives Twice. Oh my god. Why? Well, for starters, I could never bring myself to leave all the ladies sad and alone. Wink.
How much must you mock me before you will be satisfied?
Hello, again. Yuya's too sexy to die. Yuya said later, so he survived.
Leone!
Truth be told, Leone here gave me a sexy antidote. I was loitering around on the border between life and death, and he pulled me back up in a miraculous kiss. I mean, revival. Wink.
But he said he was going to recover your body.
I do not recall saying I was going to recover his corpse.
Lunacy, madness, inconceivable. Give it back, give me back the time and mental energy I spent mourning.
You mourned me. I am flattered. Wink.
Gah!
We can't stay long, Sakazaki Yuya. It's time to set out on our next bright and massive mission. This is your chance to regain the department's trust. Roger that. Let's go. Sexy and suave. Wink.
An antidote for death. I think it's supposed to be an antidote for nerve agents. Later Buddy was also a TGL reference. Recover is a move that heals you. Sakia's like, flattered? You're about to get flattened. Oh man. Absolutely incredible. Best boy Yuya lived.
Coo! Coo! Oko-san fell smooth! There is deliciousness nearby!
What is smooth? What is smooth? Full stop, I'm googling smooth. Smooth. There's nothing. What is smooth? Smooth is not a strange-looking whisk. It's the world's best potato masher. It makes smooth mash in seconds. Scrape the pot clean, insert. It's a product? According to Urban Dictionary, it says a sad mood. What is smooth? I'm dying. There's no explanation here. Is smooth like fleeb? Truly a smooth. Oh. Smells food. They were trying to say that he smells food, but they said fell smooth. I need to screen cap that. Hang on, I'm saving that one for posterity. I've felled smood a couple times before. Sans is a full smood. What is smood? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Just an ad the entire time. Fell smood is probably smell food.
Coo! Oko-san fell smooth! There is deliciousness nearby!
Ooh, Black Bidona!
Coo! Angel, do you have food?
Ooh, what did I? Ah, the demon spores encroach again.
Coo! Stick 'em up! Oko-san demands your beans or your life! Coo!
So you appear, a bone-white bird of bean-eating. How does a typo like that even happening? It feels intentional. I agree with Trakami. Lonely says I'm laughing so hard it physically hurts. Imagine being so hungry and typing so fast that you fell smooth. Oh, it's so funny and I don't know why. So you appear, bone-white bird of bean-eating. By the oath of old, join me. And they're still going at it. I think these two are meant for each other, frankly.
Hello, Shirogane. How are you?
Why are you, of all people, pushing Iwamine's wheelchair? I would never have expected to see you two together. Taking responsibilities for injuries dealt to another party by tending to them seems to be a natural enough reaction to me.
I need to apologize somehow, don't I?
If you change your mind and decide it's time to exact revenge again, I never met either of you, understand?
Come on, Shirogane. That would never happen. Probably.
Oh, how wonderful. I can feel the suspense in the air. Somehow I feel like attempting to apply ethical guidelines to either of you is completely futile. Anyway, I need to talk to you.
Hard to make grammatical jokes happen in a game that's full of missing words. But making someone Google non-words makes it comedic gold again. That was so metal, Oko-san. What happened to the human raid now? I don't know. I guess they called it off? Second game takes place closer to Christmas. I hope you play it. That'd be really fun. Shuu not dead, says Andesite. Frown. Tip his chair over. Probably. You don't need to apologize to him. There were no birds inside, and were only made to kill the ones inside, so nothing happened. Wild.
Anyway, I need to... Oh, wait, no. Anyway, I need to talk to you. I have the results from the experiments the other day.
There were no problems.
None at all. It was a perfect success.
Well, I guess that means it's time, doesn't it?
I have the date. If you can come, please do.
Did we find a cure for the virus?
Mr. Kawara, Ms. Pump Mode, can you hear me? Morning is almost here.
Wake up, Kawara. Let's see. Wait, who's talking right now? Wake up, Kawara. Pump Mode. I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. I think it's the teacher? Oh no, it's Sakuya. I'm sorry.
Wake up, Kawara! Pump Mode! I told you I would not go back on my word! Thanks for playing!
Of course it's Sakuya, smashing through a window. He dropped his accent right at the end, says Fluffy. Yeah.
Thank you for playing.
Oh, fantastic. Achievement unlocked, till the dawn. Alright, gamers. Wink! Look at that picture. All the happy little birds in it. Let's look at the gallery. Let's look at the gallery. We've got everything on the first page, which we already had. We've got a new and exciting tech Xyler. We've got Leon, huge, massive. We've got this picture, which made me cry like a baby. We've got this cool feather drawing. We've got, oh, it is the devs as birds. Uzune Hitori. These sick people. Isa Soma. Oh no, this is the characters as humans. My bad. Sorry. I misunderstood. Thank you so much for coming, Darn Spars. Your little tips were helpful with voices. I really appreciated that. Let's see. There wouldn't be the post-credits if you didn't get every other ending. Okay, I definitely wanted the post-credits. I have played this game. I mean, I don't even know what my hour count is like on Steam. Let's pop Steam open and see what we've got here. Goodness, I've played 19.5 hours of Hatoful Boyfriend to get this ending, so fair to say that we have earned it. You sure have, Vap. Okay, so there is Hitori. Wow, I can see why the doctor was into him. Hot mama. Alright, and then we have Isa Soma. Sick boy, don't care for him. Kawara Ryuji. Aww. That's cute. That's very cute. You sure have, Vap. Just want to take a quick look at how far you've come, and here I am, almost ready for bedtime. Wow, we did it. So cute. He's got a little cleaver in the back. Let's see, is there anything else? I think that is it. Incredible. Let's look at the archive, see if there's anything interesting in here. Yep, it's completely unlocked. So this is probably about Angel, because he makes people hallucinate. Look at the sexy wink! Wink! There's Nageki. There's Nageki again. The Human Ambassador. This is about Xyler. This is Nageki again. I think. The Spanish flu. This is probably what they manipulated to make the new virus. Scrambling this entire time watching 2 streams at once with climactic endings unfolding on both. Oh gosh. I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel for VOD, so don't worry. Had that one before. The facility fire. Subject 00, which is Nageki, remains in cold storage. Terrible. The death of subject's relative has been confirmed. That would be the teacher, who is not dead. Well then, whose remains are stored? Gosh, that's spooky. Can't make jokes in the VOD, that's true. Are the journals Nageki or Ryota? I think the journals are Nageki? Let's see. Homo sapiens resistant capabilities. The intelligent agent. The party has operated freely, number of incoming students, it proves to be fascinating, da 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 da. The Heartful House incident. It is heartful, not hurtful. Okay, we've decided ultimately that it is heartful. Heartful House Orphanage in Area L9, Section 6 was attacked by the Human Liberation Front terrorist organization, barricaded themselves inside, 11 residents were killed, 8 officers died, 2 residents survived, current whereabouts unknown. Sad. Oh, that's funny. Whoa, Kiwi of the Dead, thank you so much for giving 5 gift subs to the community. Gift sub to Static, Ziagu, Fujipug, Basunify, and Krarion. Wow, that is super nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. To celebrate finishing The Hurtful Boyfriend. Green says, hi, Vap, did you just win? I sure did. I got the happy ending. Let's see. All the VODs will eventually be on YouTube. Yeah, probably not immediately tomorrow since Twitch has exclusivity, but, who died, says Zukora? Everybody! It's okay, not that many people died. A lot of people lived, actually. Thanks, Kiwi the Dead. So this is cool. This is Nageki's journal from when he figured out that he could move from where he was stuck in the facility up into the library. Kiwi says, congratulations on finishing this wild ride. Texty Clips gave to me originally and I want you to pay it forward. That is extremely sweet of you. Thank you so very much. And that one we had before. Oh, here's the little guide to the Bird Cafe. Anything else we can click on here? Nope, I think that is it, gamers. We have unlocked everything this game has to hold so far. Wow. Incredible. I do want to look really quick at, like, the human portraits. We're gonna update birds saved to 12, or birds dated to 12, rather. Hatoful boyfriend. I'm gonna pop up the guide and then screen share, because I want to show you guys what their human portraits look like, just because I think it's really funny. So give me just a minute to switch to a screen share. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Did Shuu die? No, but he got shot a lot. He's like very injured for life, so I guess there's that. Technically no one died except for Xyler. I don't know, Xyler was like talking and stuff, at least to Ryota. I don't know if that's real. Alright, screen capture. Let's take a look. We've got Ryota. Very red eyes, very spooky, but looking good, looking cute, looking very, very nice. We've got Nageki, with long hair. I think that's cute. He's got a little green tie on. That's nice. We've got Kazuyaki Nanaki, looking very, very cool teachery with his little scarf on. I bet he dyed his hair, huh? We've got, Angel, looking like, everyone's favorite anime club member with his cross necklace and, all of the nonsense. He's wearing a collar. Wow, that's bold. We've got Yuya, who looks, oh, just a snack. Just a beautiful snack of a man. We've got Sakuya, looks like the perfect French aristocrat. We've got Okasan, who looks like a bird no matter what you do, which I think is hysterical. There's Shuu, don't care about that. Azami does not have a human portrait. There's the bad ending thing, and I believe that's everything. We've got the ultimate achievement. So I'll just turn this back to Facecam. Xyler is somehow a brain or something. I would use Twitch in English, but it bugs me way too much. Twitch shortens all the numbers like 25k and doesn't in German. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Siler's sort of alive, a little. He looks handsome, says Nikau. Angel's perfect. The collar! That's blood! Angel's such a weeb. Angel's into some kinky stuff. Okasan is literally just a pigeon. Angel watches a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! She has a human. Check the wiki. Oh, does she? Azami's human form is a scooter. Fun times. Can't wait for white version. There's an Azami official design, though. She's very cute. Okay, let me pull it up. Hang on. 1 second. Azami, Hatoful. Search, search, search. Hatoful fandom. Where is it? Wow. I feel like you understated it a little bit. Cute is not the word I would use to describe this incredible looking person. Screen capture. There we go. Let's take a look. Whew, look at that. Yes, please. Oh, she's so cute with her little, look at her on the shark. Dang. She's awesome. I can see why she kicked so much butt. Java Sparrow Day! Carve it into your soul. Yes! Wow, I love her. I love her so much. I wish there was a proper route for dating her. Fantastic. That's not a snack, that's a full course meal, says Modal. There is an Azami official design. Oh gosh, okay. Carve it into your soul. I'm gonna chat for a couple more minutes, and then I think I need to go get ready for my trip and pack up. I will not be streaming on this Sunday. I'm gonna be out of town puppy sitting. I will post pictures of the puppy on social media. I did get the girl gang ending. It just wasn't, you know, I want a more full dating route with her. I've got all the endings, don't worry. I need those images. Please link, says Zukora. Sure thing, sure thing. I'll put it in the chat. I will be streaming next Wednesday evening, and then starting next Thursday, we're going to be playing Pokemon White, so I hope to see you then. Oh no, my Sunday's going to be ruined, says Jerkami. I'll be posting puppy pictures on my Vaps Knife Twitter, so don't worry. Oh my god. So incredible. Who was your guys' favorite character? Because if I had to pick, like, gun to my head, which I'm pretty sure happened a couple times in this game, it might be... Yuya. It's a hard pick, but it's Yuya. Second place is Oko-san. Third place is Ryota. Those are my favorites. Oko-san, no contest. Excited for Pokemon White since I haven't played it. It's a really cool game. We're going to be doing a not fully evolved playthrough, which means you can only use Pokemon that are not fully evolved, so that'll be hard. Angel's a close second. Nageki, definitely Angel. Love Angel. Weeb. Guess mine. Wink, says Nikau. Yuya's my second, says Darn Sparse. We can start the Bit Wars for the audience. No, not until the first session of Pokemon. Then you can officially cheer for the audience. I'll have to ask you to hold off one more week, my friend. Still Ryota to me, says Andesite. Ryota-san comes in second. He's perfectly nutty. My order is Nageki, then Azami, then Ryota. Pokemon White, says Zukora. Probably Oko-san, then Angel. I love all the good birds so much, though. They're all really good. Zorua! Oh, man. I should use a Zorua. That would make it really fun. Yuya and Oko-san are tied, says Kiwi. But if we want to be in the audience from the start... The thing is, I'm going to be out of town, and then I'm going to be coming back, like, partway through the work week next week, so I don't think I'm going to have time to add people in the audience from day one. I think I'm just going to have to bump it back, because I'm not going to have enough time to draw everyone in. It takes, like, sometimes hours if there's a bunch of people, so sorry, but you're going to have to wait. I just don't have the time. Can't believe Ryota kills Dumbledore. I have all their plushies, except Shuu. Good! Can't believe Ryota is Anakin's father. So sad Steve Jobs died of ligma. Sad jolt noises. Can't believe Rosebud was the name of Siler's bong. Alright, you too, Nikau, have a wonderful day. Alright, gamers, I'm going to call it good for today. Thank you so much for coming. This was a blast. I'll be uploading everything onto YouTube probably next week, I think, because I'm going to be going out of town, so I don't have all the files with me on the fly. I'll see you next Wednesday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. God, can't believe I cried over a pigeon game. It was worth it, though. Thanks for coming, everybody. Incredible. Just incredible. Can't wait to watch the footage of me crying. Lonely says, thanks for the wild, wild stream, Vaporoni. When are we going to start Hatoful 2? I would love to play Hatoful 2 someday, but I think I speak for all of us when I say that we could use a break. Darren Spur says it's a Christmas time game, so maybe later. Yeah, later this year would be good. Yeah, probably like November or December of this year would be a good time to play Hatoful 2. When did Vap cry, says Groon. A third is in development. Vap cried during the sad backstory, of which there were many. It was during the bit with Nageki and his brother. Alright, bye guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Love ya.